You want me to talk now or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, talk.
And what is it that I have to say?
Just say if you don't know me.
Oh, okay, just like the introduction. Okay. I'm like, am I supposed to talk right now? All right, guys. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Marcos. I'm the owner of Alpha Tints. I'm 36 years old, and I've been doing this for 20 years already. Started doing tints when I graduated high school. One of my uncles, he has a shop in Miami, so straight from high school, I went straight to his shop, and that's when I started learning how to do tints. So I didn't know what to do. I actually was gonna enlist into the Marines, but the same day that I was gonna go to the Marines, I went to my uncle's shop, started working, and started picking up the garbage from the floor. That's how I started. Then I came back to the shop. I started cleaning windows. Then I started prepping windows. Then I started cutting, installing. The next thing you know, I was already managing the shop and stuff like that. So that's where I got all the experience over there in my uncle's shop in Miami. I worked with my uncle in Miami for 10 years. Then we decided to move over here to Tampa. And here in Tampa, I started working for somebody else. Again, I started working for a dealership. I used to do the tints for them. They hired me as a tint guy at the dealership, and it was pretty good. But at the same time, when I got hired for that dealership, COVID started. And then when COVID started, they ended the tint program, so they fired me from the dealership. Remember, I went back to the house. I told my wife, listen, they fired me. So what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna start doing my own stuff. And that's when I decided to open up the shop here in Tampa. I started at my parents' garage. I didn't have money to get into a shop or nothing like that. So I started my parents' garage, started having a couple of customers, and we started to grow from there. We started passing out flyers. We passed a lot of flyers. My goal was to pass 100 flyers a day. Every car that I saw that didn't have tints, I will go in and put a flyer onto that car, and that's how I started to build up my clientele. Until I decided to give Instagram a try, the advertisement on Instagram. I remember it was the first $100 that I put into Instagram like 4 years ago. And then people started to come from Instagram, and I never went back to pass out flyers. Since then, I rebranded. I used to use my last name for the shops, and I wanted the shop to have like a brand, you know. So instead of using my last name, then I told my wife, you know what, I think I want to rebrand, and that's when we decided to rebrand to Alpha Tints. And then we started just to grow a lot of. We started getting a lot of customers from the advertisement. That helped a lot, and a lot of referrals. One of my goals was to have a bigger shop. My first shop, it was pretty small, 500 square feet. We started to grow, and then in 2023, we were able to move into this bigger shop. It's 1,500 square feet, and then yep, that's pretty much it. My basic story on how I started and how we doing right now. This was my first shop, the one that I was telling you guys about, that it was a 500 square feet, and it's all the way at the end. It's in the same plaza, all the way at the end. I actually I have in mind of getting that back, because we are going to be adding new stuff to the shop. So I have talked to the owner of the plaza to see if we could get it back, but that will be something that we're going to be adding next year. But that's the one back there. I think I got the shop on July 15, 2021, I think it is. And then I stayed there for 2 years. No AC, no heater. So summertime, it was an oven. Wintertime, it was super cold. But I didn't have enough money to move into a bigger shop. When I was over there, my goal was to be on one of these. But it took me 2 years to get to this bigger shop. That one I got it July 15, 2021, and then September 15, 2023, I was able to move to this bigger shop. And Let me show you the inside of the shop. Let me show you around. So this is the waiting area. This is where customers come. Very rare we have people staying here at the shop. Most of the people, they just come, drop off the car, and then they leave. People, they know sometimes they don't want to wait 3 hours. So very rare we have customers sitting here. We also have a second business. Me and my wife, we have a protein shake bar. So when people come, they could always, if we have customers waiting, they can try shakes and stuff like that from the protein shake bar. And then this is a little bit of pictures of the journey since we opened up here in Tampa. First picture, that's my parents' garage. That's the first car that I did for myself, my own money. Then I went mobile tints. To be honest, I hated it. I did it for a couple of months. And this is the back shop that I showed you guys. I invested in the interior. I was using my last name, Donoso Tints, TPA. And then 2022, I rebranded to Alpha Tints. And then September 15, 2023, we were able to move to this bigger shop. So this is the office. And this is the shop area. Here at the shop, we are able to fit 3 cars at the same time. We have been able to work up to 3 cars at the same time, doing windows, especially in the summertime, doing windows and stuff. So that's the main entrance for the cars. We park them here. And then, yep, this is the shop area. Whenever we don't have anything to do, we have a PlayStation, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, we play a little bit. And then we continue working.